They say that to be interesting, you must be interested. And for me, YouTube has always been the place where I feed my interest and my curiosity. Since the very early days of YouTube, I've relied on it to teach me so much about everything, really. It's my favorite place on the internet. It keeps all of my interests just very happily satiated. So thank you so much, YouTube. And although I've always had in my mind that at some point I'd actually participate in bringing more of that value to YouTube, and although I've got a lot to say and a lot to share, I've somehow, until now, remained a dedicated consumer of YouTube content. Until now. I'm making this video to welcome myself to this other side of YouTube.
Welcome aboard the Naomi. Pleasure to meet you.
And to share with you, whoever's watching, whoever cares, that I'm finally dedicated to starting this exciting new stage of my life, one in which I build and nurture this YouTube channel. It's the most excited I've been about anything in a long time. And those that know me know I get really excited about a lot of things. Everything about this, it just feels right. It feels aligned with me. And what I'm most excited about is sharing with you. Now, I've got a lot more to share than I have time to share it. So I'll publish as much and as often as I possibly can. And I'll try to focus on the biggest, most interesting, most impactful things. And that focus might kind of meander as I go based on what I'm working on and what all of you are most excited by. But in general, if you're someone who's interested in Notion, in tech tools, in the future of work, in branding, in ops, in systems thinking, in business strategy, in thinking frameworks, and in all things design, then you're in the right place and you might want to consider subscribing. And don't be surprised if I sprinkle in some videos about wine, about winemaking.
Cheiroso.
It's good. It's good. What do you know? About language learning, philosophy, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, gadgets and cool workspace setups, software automation, platform integrations, and other fun, interesting things that kind of just drive my enthusiasm and curiosity for things in the world. There's a lot of neat stuff to explore, and I'll keep an open mind on this channel. And hopefully some of it can open your eyes to some new things that you didn't know you'd be excited by. But most of all, we'll talk a lot about Notion, and I'll almost always try and find a way to tie all topics back to Notion somehow, and how you can use it to support and to organize and to manage and track and connect, integrate, and just generally improve all the neat stuff that we dive into together here. Well, I guess I should introduce myself, yeah? I'm Dave Mintz, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I currently work on the product adoption team at Notion, and I also run two service businesses. One is a brand strategy and web agency, and the other is a Notion consultancy. That's among other things. I'm a BJJ instructor, I'm an amateur winemaker, I'm a Webflow developer, I'm a community manager, I run the Notion Toronto community, I'm an advocate for the generalist movement, I'm an active language learner, I don't know, the list goes on, but yeah, I'm pretty much never bored. And I've had a fairly storied career so far, filled with all kinds of neat and unexpected experiences. I spent years working in my family business when I was young, learning the fundamentals of just all aspects of business and people, which was a hugely valuable start to my career. Then I started a business of my own, together with a longtime friend in the martial arts space, and man, it was an adventure. It was so enriching and so exciting and fun. We saw the whole world. We published a print magazine in 40 countries over a 6-year span. We had a huge YouTube channel. We had a really active video production service business. We had one of the biggest online stores in the BJJ space. And we continued to manage and build that business for more than a decade before we sold it to a bigger company. Around the time that we began those company exit negotiations, I actually started a web design and development agency on the side, focused on Webflow and Shopify builds. And so I was already working at full capacity in the new agency business by the time the media business was sold. And the timing was great because it was right at the beginning of COVID, and it was naturally a really good moment to be in that kind of business. And after some time working with client after client and getting to work on some super exciting projects through my agency together with a couple of colleagues that I met, one from Brazil and one from France, that each had their own agencies. I took the opportunity to join forces with them, and we formed a bit of a team. And so I became the COO of the partner agency based in Paris. After 4 years of delivering really huge, really complex, really exciting web projects for some incredible French brands, that I am quite sure I never would have otherwise had the opportunity to work with. I was able to take advantage of yet another exit opportunity, and it was at that time that I joined the Notion team. Okay, so I had been managing my work and the entire French agency, and frankly, my life in Notion for about 5 years at this point. And I'd even been doing Notion consulting for client companies in France and Canada and US for a few of those years. Notion was the single most important and beloved tool in my day-to-day life. And all of a sudden, I found myself on the team that was building and refining this tool that I love so much. So to say that this was a satisfying new opportunity for me would be just a total understatement. And I'm getting the chance to do some like really cool, really impactful work. And boy, what a team of smart, enthusiastic, and just sweet people. I cannot say enough good things. So with all of these experiences and at this exciting moment in my career, I'm looking forward to capturing a lot of this energy and a lot of my exploration here on this channel. In fact, I'll be treating this channel as somewhat of a personal experiment, not a business, but a creative outlet. And I would absolutely love if you'd join me as I go. I'll see you in the next one.